That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe we can just. Okay. Now we are out here with the lovely Tank, who has been with us for 2 weeks now. It's been 2 incredibly stressful weeks. He's waiting for his operation, and basically you can see the size of the lump. What they were doing in there, they've really done a fantastic job, the girls. You can see that, I just want to show you Mr. Tank. You can see that it's really come down in size, but this has been swollen, and it's essentially been full of poop and pee and all that sort of stuff. He's been in agony, but when he first came in, that was absolutely like a balloon. The first weekend, the vets were on standby to do an emergency operation because we thought it was going to explode, more or less. It's a $2,000 operation with all his treatment and everything. Now, the one thing I will say is we don't know if this is going to be a success. I cannot explain how much he's been suffering. Like, I mean, that is half the size now, but it's still like a big, he's carrying that around, dragging down his ass all the time. And then the Jam, Ja, Siri have been incredible. They've been like literally pulling the poop out of there and squeezing it out. And he's been a great patient as well. But it's nearly operation time. I just hope he survives. Shaq's little son, Mr. Tank, and his family are lovely, lovely people. All the other dogs, great condition. So they're really excited to get him back. But he'll be here for a few days after he successfully, fingers crossed, he successfully has his operation. Now, there's always a lot going on behind the scenes at Happy Doggo, and if you want to see that, you can become a member down below, only here on YouTube. Means we'll share some extra content with you, behind the scenes videos, early video releases, little icons, loads of stuff that you can get by being a member on YouTube, and all the money goes straight to helping more dogs and supporting our mission. So memberships on YouTube are now live, extra content. Join up for some wonderful support. Thank you very much. Come on, little mister. Come on, we're going down here. We're going to go and tell everybody the good news and the worrying news, mister. Come on, Al Pacino. Now, today is an unbelievably worrying day, but it's also a fantastic day. Mr. Tank has just gone to the vet. I'll tell you about him in a second, but myself and Al Pacino, we rescued Al Pacino on the same day, I think, Earth, as Tank, I'm pretty sure. Al Pacino had a terrible outlook. He was very overweight, very sick, but we've just got some really, really good news for him. He is cancer-free. His biopsies have come back. He doesn't have cancer. He's obviously still a very sick dog, but look at his fur. His fur is coming back in. He's losing weight, and it's unbelievable news for Al Pacino. He still has some very big problems, you know, like we had a couple of masses removed. He's got little problems with his skin. He's still got like his skin is still a little bit blue down here, which they're trying to get to the bottom of. But this is a dog who's improving, which is absolutely incredible. The big worry now is Tank. He's just gone off to the vets. It's complicated, but the vets said at that time it was 50-50. They would attempt an operation, but his blood was too bad. He was too weak. So we came here. The girls did, they have to build his blood back up, which takes about 3 weeks. Otherwise he would bleed to death. That's literally what would happen in the operation. So he came back here, and they started to give him like enemas, basically taking the poop out themselves, and laxatives, all that. The vets had given us a plan and worked, got the thing right down, but then it started to massively explode on Friday, and he got some really bad poop stuck in there. As I understand it, it's also mixing in with the bladder and the pee and the hernia, and all the things down there is a disaster. He had to be rushed in an emergency, basically. It was so bad. So it's life or death. It's 50-50. The vets have told us to be ready for the worst. And if the vets are telling you that, you know, they'll always warn you. They'll say it's not every surgery is dangerous. This surgery is really, really dangerous, which is really concerning for me because Tank is a beautiful boy. But the good news is the vets who've done this have saved, if you remember, Jada, Shaq, Kerry, they've done similar. What was that about? He's had enough. I don't know where that came from. We better go back. You just got a bit excited. That's okay. Oh, he wants to poop. That's all it was. Well, that's lovely in the middle of the video, isn't it, Al Pacino? So it's unbelievably stressful time. The thing is, it's either have the operation and have a 50-50 chance, or die. He was he'd stopped eating. His bladder starting to mix in. It was a disaster. It's really sort of come to the front. So the vets have said his blood's not ready, but they have to take the risk. So He's going to the vet as we speak, and he'll be getting the operation immediately, nearly. They got to just do one more, I think, enema, get some stuff out of there and then operate. And let's hope for the best, but I'm nervous. Let's hope we can save his life, because he's a great dog, but he's in pain. Oh. หมอสวัสดีครับ
แท่งไม่มีกล้ามเนื้อเหลืออยู่เลยเราก็เลย
The magic moment. We cannot believe Tank has made it back. The door is locked. Hello, mister. Hello. Whoa. Relax. We're gonna get you out. We're gonna get you out. Okay. Come on, mister. I got you. Now, mister, you were so excited to get out. I'm not surprised to get out of that vet's. Let's have a look at you very gently. Oh, I can't really see it properly, but you can see how thin he got in the last few days because it was totally blocked. He's eaten fantastically already, the vet said. I just can't believe he's alive. Yeah, the stitches, I don't want to stress him out too much, but that is a big old operation, isn't it? They also sterilised him. I'm going to have to talk to the girls and the vet because there's so much going on down there. I heard about skin graft, sterilisation, hernia. It's all mixed into one. I heard about a catheter for his pee to come out. I heard about poop being stuck in there. Basically, his whole toilet system was broken, wasn't it, mister? We love to have you back, don't we? Aren't you the best boy? We weren't sure if you were going to make it, but I knew you were a fighter. You were a fighter, weren't you? Now, the tricky thing is going to be keeping him rested. The stitches are in a terrible place on his ass, basically, for want of a better word. But Tank is alive. If you knew the stress we've been in, but more importantly, the stress he's been in. I mean, my God, our stress is tiny compared to what he's gone through. He had 3 or 4 toilets stuck in there at any one time over the last month. It was about to explode. But he's made it and he's alive. And he doesn't look like a dog who's going to die to me. Unbelievable. Let's put you in here, mister, where there's no step, so as you can have a proper rest. He's just come back. Obviously, we're going to get him a nice bed set up and everything now in a minute, but we're just bringing him in. Now you can hear Tank is having a big drink, which is great. He's very happy to be back. And what is this is the crucial part now is his recovery. Obviously got wonderful owners who, if you remember back to the start of the rescue, had 4 or 5 other fantastic dogs. They just didn't know how to treat this. The price of this operation was actually 60,000 baht, about 60,000 baht, which I think is $2,000. His whole wow, he's drinking a lot. This is what happens after operations. Apparently he woke up this morning with a huge appetite, and he's nearly drunk all that water already, which is quite something. But that's just because his body's coming back to normal. The reason we rushed him in for this surgery is because he stopped eating. If you look at how thin he is here, his body has really. Come here, Mr. Tank. We want to show you off. Tanky, come here, mister. Let me see you. We want to show all the nice people how much better you are. Look. So if you have a look here, you see how thin he is. That's okay, mister. You can put your leg up. Oh, there we go. You can see just how thin he is here. This is where he stopped eating. The food couldn't get through him, and it was blocked here. So he knew himself to stop eating, and he was going to die. You could see it like this. It was huge. So we're very, very happy today. We're not going to stress you out too much because he's just come back from the vet. So what we find the hardest part now is Tank is, maybe not today, but tomorrow he's going to be full of energy again, and he's going to be high on life. He's going to realize that his toilet system is working again. He's going to want to just play, but the stitches are in such a bad place that he really needs to rest. So you're going to be in this kennel, mister, for at least a week, with lots of walks in between, but there's no play with other dogs, obviously. There's no running around, there's no heavy exertion. But miracle really that this guy, I mean those vets, to be able to do that, took 4 hours that operation, and this is him just 24 hours later, less than 24 hours, about 20 hours later. He's standing here. We hope it's going to be a simple, nice recovery. Of course there's a chance of infection. Of course there's a chance that there might be a little bit more needs to be done. Often they go back in for a second procedure, but look at that. Look at the smile on Tank's face. He's alive. It was life or death operation and he's made it. So we're very, very happy. And I can just tell from him, like he was, when he left here 2 days ago, he was stressed out of his head. He couldn't stand still. His back was hunched up like this because he couldn't go to the toilet. And he was a very stressed boy, but now his whole demeanour has changed. He's been sterilised, hernia is fixed, this swelling will go down. I wish I could explain it better, but I'm not a vet. But I'll probably put it in the comments, just his sort of diagnosis and what they did, etc. But it was complicated, that's all I know. Mr. Tank, he's made it, he's alive. If you like this video, what would help massively is a subscribe, or we have memberships now on YouTube as well. You can become a member for extra content, but a subscribe is free and would be fantastic. He made it. Mr. Tank is alive.